What is up, my friends? Welcome. Is this the best deck in Standard? Yeah, maybe, honestly. Early indicators are that it's a pretty aggro Standard format. Convoke, of course, is a deck that didn't lose that much. Didn't really gain much either. There are actually 0 Bloomburrow cards here. But just a really good deck, obviously. Standard is not just Bloomburrow. It's obviously all the sets that are legal. And, you know, with Worlds coming up and everything, Standard's a pretty important format. And this deck is quite good. So a lot of aggro here. Nothing terribly new. We're just going to see how it fares in a new format. Biggest loss was Voldaren Epicure. But just siding in the frontliners. Obviously, this card is not great. It's like a one-of in the old versions of a deck. But it's fine enough. Mine is still a little rough. You know, Cavern of Souls, Mirac's kind of awkward. But that's the deck. It's Convoke. Nothing too groundbreaking here, you know. So let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor.
Anthros. Sorry, my bad. Cool Stuff's great too. But Anthros, of course, my chair sponsor. Phenomenal company. Just a company of a bunch of I guess back specialists, not kind of chiropractors, but posture specialists, if you will. They used to work in wheelchairs and wanted to bring a lot of the innovations they made for wheelchairs to office chairs, because office chairs haven't changed much in the last like 20, 30 years. So chair's phenomenal. Pelvis support just hits all the right spots. Comfortable, great. Folks, take care of your body, all right? I see we spend a lot of our time sitting, gaming, working, whatever else it might be. Well worth the investment to take time and care. It rocks back while maintaining posture, which is great. I freaking love this thing, all right? Check it out. Anthros, promo code JimDMTG for $200 off your order. Please use my link in the chat. They sponsor me, obviously, and check them out. Anthros, fix your sit. All right, let's go. On the play. Chat. Coming out with me. Hand is pretty good with Fast Knight Errant. No red yet, but it's fun. Just do our Convoke thing and see how it goes. Best deck, we're going to find out. Bolts. Is our opponent playing mono red? Or are they playing blue-black control? I think they're really clever. We'll find out. So, even without a mountain, our hand's still pretty good. Oh no, they are honest and true. I apologize. I'm sorry. Not mean to insult my opponent's integrity. They are doing the thing that they are doing, and they are doing it proud. All right, so they go. And again, not the best. You know, we're gonna raise the alarm, end step, Knight Errant, have a 4/4 blocker, which is pretty good, but oh, my bad. That's on me. Sorry. That's just me saying, hey, I have a reinforcement, just in case you're wondering. Here comes the spear. Do we have a monstrous rage? Nope. Two-headed hunter. This is actually a really aggressive play. Because by you playing an adventure on the Spear, if I had like a get lost or a removal spell here, that would fizzle the adventure also, but alright, it's twice the amount of rage. So they're gonna get in for 4 damage. It's fine. So this, take 4, untap, and we have an Evangelist. That is beautiful. Probably best draw in the whole deck. Play Evangelist, and then play a Knight Errant for the full 5. Oh, yeah. Love it. Doing it. Here we go. Reinforces Immodanes. Your turn. This deck's obviously good at putting a lot of power in play very quickly. And wait, the Battle Cry here on the Evangelist. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 15 damage next turn. Draw a red. It's lethal attack, which is kind of sick. So, love it. Remember, folks, first hit that follow button, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. My name is Jim, Pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and no Pro Tour for Bloomburrow, so I'm home doing more content. Happy to be here. We get a mountain off the top, please. Get a little chant for a mountain. Can't be Inspiring Manage, unfortunately. That would be a bad draw, but here comes Old Swifty. Do we block or not? I mean, they showed us a double strike thing, saying that they're pretty all in. I'm just gonna block. Our hand's great. We get to attack with some stuff and reinforce the Knight Errant again. And like trading with a Monstrous Rage here is totally fine, so. Alright, they got a Rage and a double strike. Wow. So it wouldn't have died, but like it would have been pretty nasty. Alright, so we're at 7. We draw a Plains. So we're gonna land. I mean, that was 2 double strike. That was 2 double strike effects. And the rage. Does have trample now too. But I have a 4/4 blocker, obviously. This pumps thingies. We can go reinforcements. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can try and win over 2 turns. I guess this. I could also just like leave them out and cast more things that I draw. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. They have 2 cards left. Alright. Let's do this. Whatever. I should have attacked first, so that shouldn't matter, but... Good choice there, not leaving mana up, right? So we're going to attack with... Is it everything? Or I mean, nothing has a high toughness, and this has trample anyway, so... we could definitely lose the game this turn, 100%. But none of our blockers are actually effective anyway, so... We got 7 life and 4 toughness. If they can kill us through that, so be it, you know? What do you got there, Firecracker? Mono White Convoke takes it down.
Game.
Alright, it's game 1.
Blouses.
What we bring it in? How about the Lightning Helix? Good idea, probably, right? 4 Helix. What are we cutting? Is a good question. I would say that I think I got Evangelist can go. Maybe a case or 2. And like a frontliner or 2. Like 2 cases and a frontliner. Obviously, Helix is in a similar spot to case. And it's going to be a little harder to get the effects off on this on the draw. So, we kind of like need these. We can shape one. And the Evangelist is a little slow as matchup too. So I think it's fine, I think. I don't want anything else, right? I don't think so. Alright. Hand is pretty close to the stones. If we draw any 1 mana card with the actual stones, they mulligan too. Oh, yeah. The stones! It's not like Pioneer where you have, like, you know, a bunch more of these effects. You have, like, 8 Convoke guys and stuff, but when it does happen in Standard, it's pretty nasty. Carpulsion Force. They're actually a Gruul... Okay, so they're not mono-red. They had a bad draw last game. They're actually the Gruul deck. Kind of like a Gruul Pump Spells deck. One of the early winners from the set. It's kind of cool. Just play Inspector. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And looking to go Demolition into Knight Errant here on turn 2. Here's a Ruckus. Hardcast. And take 3. Alright. Again, all these double strike effects are kind of scary, but... Alright, so we didn't draw the stones. We didn't draw the creature, but this is still very good. You know what, though? I could honestly buy a Helix right now. One of the big things about these, like, prowess pumpy decks is that they sometimes run short on creatures, and without a creature in play, all of our cards kind of suck. So, we'll just chill for a turn. Even if we have the stones here, we have a Knight Errant with a Demolition. If they just go, like, spell, make us a 6/6 next turn and just kill us, like, it's not worth it. So, they're kind of light on cards. Gonna kill this. We gain 3, take 3, attack for 1. A little delay there, but sure. And then also have a chance to draw more creatures and get an even bigger Convoke down, too. So, alright, so they plot a Ruckus and say go. Alright. There's no more red 1-drops, right? The mana is better in this deck without Epicure. It's kind of cool. Yeah, we're just going to Demolition this. I guess there are no 4-drops, so I could just, like, attack for 1. Yeah, I like that. This is bad sequencing, but whatever. I should attack first, but is it is. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do this. No reason to Convoke it more. We could draw a 1-drop and play it, I guess, but I think this is fine. No guarantee. We hit a 1-drop. We hit Scoundrel and Warden. Sure. Attack for 1. Scoundrel can make an artifact, so it kind of fills that extra Epicure role. And they're going to end step Seek the Beast. I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here. Monstrous Rage, Frenzy, Questing Druid, no attackers. Yeah. Definitely, these pump spell decks are brutal. They can kill you on turn 3. But when they start to fall behind, things do get kind of awkward. So here's a Druid. They can Rage and Ruckus and make it very large. But I think we're going to go around them decently well. That's kind of rude. Not the end of the world, but hello, darkness, of course, sure. And they're going to main phase Rage. Alright, so they have a 6/6. We draw an Imidane's Recruiter, and they have 1 card left. If it's a double strike card, I think we're just dead. I think there's no way around that, but let's go. We're going to go Warden, Scoundrel, make a token, make our Warden big, and just say go instead of a Recruiter next turn. So Scoundrel, make an artifact, use it, and tap. Bottom that. Fire and Demolition. Take 1. Go to 15. Use these. Bottom. Alright. Say go. We got lethal next turn. If they have the pump spell, so if they have a double strike spell, it's only 14. We're at 15. If they have 2 spells, we're dead. Alright. So now the question is... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, sure. It was going to be really interesting if they attacked. What do we do? They didn't, though, so they were fine. And now I have Imidane's Recruiter. They're at 17. So clearly we don't have the thing. I could also train troops. Yeah, we could take 1 more turn. Attack in the air. Also kind of like that, actually. We'll just go pump in the air. Evangelist is... I think it's good, but I don't think it matters for next turn. So again, all of your decisions are made, based on what's happening over the next few turns. If next turn is Imidane's Recruiter, we have no mana or time for Evangelist. I want to draw a Helix or a Case or a 1-drop or something like that. So even though it's a good card, I think it can go. And then we're going to attack in the air. And we're going to lead the blockers back. We can afford to play around a double strike thing now. So in for 4. Land and train troops. And not going to pump. I don't think a pump is necessary. Yeah. With land 6, the Vampire's insane because it's haste also, yes. But, alright, sick. Alright, 1-0. That's awesome. Taste it. Oh! Ladder reset. Alright. A rotisserie draft is a cube draft, or any kind of draft, I guess, where you have a large subset of cards, typically a cube, and instead of making packs and drafting, you draft the entire thing all at one time. So, Sam's not great, but we're keep it. So imagine it's kind of like a fantasy football draft, where like all the cards are in play, and I pick first. I take Black Lotus, and then you take Ancestral Recall, and you just keep going and draft until you have 40 cards each, or 50, whatever you decide. Turn 1, Razor versus they get go, and they mulliganed. Interesting. We have Vantage, Frontliner, or Warden. I guess Warden is better because you can pump it maybe, so. Green and white. What is this? I am curious. Green and white again. The bunny corn. The problem I had with the bunny deck, we played it in 10 New Brews, was that like there just weren't many good ones, and there weren't going to be many good setup cards either. So, we can Scoundrel here and just like make a treasure, which is like not great. We kind of want the artifact, or attacking for 2 is kind of sketchy. I also can pump the Warden too. Let's do that. Make treasure, pump the Warden. Miranda, bring it on. I'm 2 on the previous also. I'm coming for you as well. We're on a collision course. Alright, so we're not going to cast the... We could cast the Frontliner. Is that better? We just dump treasure and cast Frontliner, and just then Convoke that way. I think so. It's kind of weird to like play this thing as like a 1-mana Wily Goblin or whatever, but this does seem better, so sure. Here have a new cards in the deck in action. Obviously worse than the old cards, but like it's a much smaller format. We draw a Case, slam that. Case is nice. Obviously, the Bunnicorn deck wants to have stuff in play. Sentinel, Bunnicorn. Interesting. So, we're mana short of killing this? Damn, that's gross. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of awesome for them. So the Bunnicorn grew. They have a 3/4. I can't kill it with the case. My attacks aren't great. I'm just Evangelist. And Scry. Try to find a land next turn so we can go Scoundrel and Gateway. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. No, thank you. I could have gone Scoundrel, Treasure, Case. I think that's just, like, too bad. Like, using both Scoundrels for treasures and then using the Treasure for mana just seems so, like, iffy. It seems better later, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Alright, they're playing the... So there's a really, really cool new Naya rare. Jeez.
Bring out the rabbit.
Alright. Cool new Naya rare, like, taps tokens for value. And it can tap any tokens, so map tokens too. Alright, so... Holy shit, it's a lot. This is an attack for 10. We can case down the Sentinel and attack back for 1,000,000. I gotta block here, I guess, right? That's fine. Sure. Alright, like, this is fine. Just take 7. Alright, so... A lot of bunnies. Fire at the map. And find a Skrelv's Hive. I like Hive in this deck. Their deck's cool. We draw Knight Errant. Kind of an awkward card to draw in a spot like this where we're being kind of aggressive. We could play Knight Errant, find a 1-drop, and play Sentinel also. I kind of like to get this thing in the air. So right now we're like kind of taxed on like all the things you want to do as far as tapping things. These extra blockers make it hard for us to get through too. What if we go... Or 10. Chump blocking the bunny is definitely good. Alright, shit. I'm just gonna do this. This is risky, but sure, whatever. I'm gonna do this. We'll find a 1-drop. There we go, that. And maybe the Evangelist. And then we'll Gateway, 1-drop, chump block. So we're playing 1-drop, play case, kill a Sentinel, chump block the bunny, and then we're setting for a big recruiter attack. So next turn will be, maybe it's just like Evangelist into recruiter. I like that, I think. So 1-drop, case, kill Sentinel. Sentinel's the card that's making everything happen right now. So now it was just to a 5/5, we can chump block it, yada yada yada. There's land 5 for them. 2 cards left. That feels pretty good. We're playing chump block control right now.
I like you, rabbit.
Alright, so here comes Balin the Haymaker, the Naya legend I was talking about. 4/3 for 3. Tap 2 tokens to add a mana, 3 tokens to draw a card, 4 tokens to make this thing big. And they're just making it big. Okay, so they're going to just make this into a 7/6 trample. That's actually kind of scary. That could just kill us. But I think that's okay. So we can go land. I think it just land now. Just land Scoundrel Evangelist, and then we'll tap 3 things, get it in the air, and try not to die to this thing. Then we could kill him next turn. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, so go Scoundrel, make treasure, Evangelist. Are they dead? I didn't do the math. If I Scoundrel recruitered, was that enough to kill them? Maybe it was with the Evangelist. And all right, whatever. Let's kill them next turn. That's fine. I think that y'all are probably right. But just do these and a bat. Clearly not dead anymore. I get that part. But all right, bottom that. Just attack in the air. So it would have been, what, 3, 6, 9, actually, I guess 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, they're probably dead. Yeah, they were definitely dead. But whatever. My bad. I missed it. I have Blood Convoke, so oh my god. All right, well now they get to really hop to it.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit! Do something!
So they make this thing into like a... I mean, as long as we don't die, it's fine. We have plenty of toughness, so... I think we're alright. They can't get this thing trampled, which is the important part. Now there's a 10 power trampler. We just have like... We just have 10 toughness. We have, 12 toughness, 13 toughness here, so... And they can tap them... Oh, it's tap 4 tokens. Yeah, they're just dead, right? So... Tap 4 tokens, put 3 counters on it. They only have 3 tokens. Switch block. Kill next turn. Works for me. Can I get a Leroy and chat, please? Maybe we'll draw 1-drop, too. Don't concede. It's so much damage. Don't concede. Mirix, sure. Whatever. Mirix. Recruiter. Can I get a Leroy and... No! Sure. Alright, so they are bunnies. We have no mass removal. We don't have any of those like tectonic things in our sideboard. We're on the draw. Jump blocking is pretty big against them, honestly. Destroy Evil is interesting, but I just want to go wide. Just like, let's go. No diluting the deck here. We're trying to do our thing and kill them. These super linear decks are a very common mistake folks make is over sideboarding. They're like, oh yeah, this card's good against them, and this card's good against them, and this card's good against them, and their deck doesn't function anymore. Like, they brought in 12 good cards and made the other, 48 cards in their deck awful. So, alright. Opponent mulligans. Our hand's pretty bad. We need to draw an artifact maker or anything cheap. This is tough. It's like, I don't want a mulligan. We should draw literally anything that makes an artifact. Let's check. Let's do a check. We got 4 inspectors, 4 frontliners, 4 scoundrels. That's it. 12. It's not a lot, actually. Keep mulligan. What do we think? Keep or mulligan? I kind of want to keep. Thing is, they mulligan, so like we don't want to like have our hand just like not function. Yeah, I'm alright, fine, I'll mulligan. Oh, good job, chat. Nice mulligan. Going to 5. Opponent keeps 6. And oh my god, this is so much worse. All right, recruiter's gone. I think both recruiters are gone actually, and our hand is basically unplayable. All right, try to make it work. Boros Convoke, definitely a somewhat feast or famine experience. We draw 1-drop, sick. And they play a Mirix. They're actually pretty cool. Scoundrel. They're pretty tokeny too. So they're less rabbits and more tokens, which is kind of cool. And we draw a Case of the Gateway Express. Fantastic. Just human, I guess. Imidane's Scoundrel's a human too, right? Yeah. Alright, where does it go? Casing a 1-drop is not really very exciting, so I don't think if I knew they were convoking, I might kill it, but here's a Sentinel of the Nameless City, which is obviously very good. Costs them a treasure, though. So they're a little mana screwed. No! No red. If we go Inspector into Demolitioneer, our hand would actually, like, turn on, but that's fine. Alright, so play Inspector. I guess we'll just try. Just let them attack for 1,000,000. This game's looking a little ugly. Warden goes to the bottom. Red source or land, I suppose. Yeah. Their deck's cool. I like it. It's a good build. Sure. I'll show you next game. Alright, you got me. Game 3. Alright, on the play. Technically, this hand is infinite creatures in a case, right? Alright, so we're going to mulligan, obviously. Sure. This hand's very good. Like, very good, actually. So, hand's great. Keep. Mulligans also. We're going to ship the Scoundrel. We have very close to the stones. If not the stones, we draw 1-drop. So, we're on the play with Night Errant on turn 2. It's like, basically where you want to be all the time. So, they mulligan to 5. Wow. The mulligan match. Red, green, land, go. Draw Evangelist. Alright, so, yeah. Demolition. Didn't draw a 1-drop for the full Monty, but I guess we'll just take it. That's fine. Alright, and we have Recruiter too. Yeah, just this is like this is just the standard nut draw. We're gonna want Warden, I think Scoundrel, just more stuff. Might want the treasure also, so. Draw a land for Recruiter, just stones. Yeah, Scoundrel. Yeah. Sure. Draw land. No! Alright, that's fine. All's fair. Tectonic Hazard is here. We draw the land, but now it's probably just like Evangelist. Yeah, just I think Evangelist and Recruiter is fine. We draw a land, we get Warden too, so just attack. It was a 1.5 for 1. They got our Demolition and then half our Inspector. So here's Evangelist. We draw a land. We can go Warden, Recruiter, Attack, Battlecry. I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! Alright, cool. So yeah, definitely I can see folks complaining about the Convoke nut draw over the next year or so. It's obviously very good, but you can sideboard against it and stuff. And just, it is a lot of pieces to get. So there you go. Alright. 2-0, round 3. Let's go. Convoke. Paladar Perusas is concluded. Congrats to Top Hat Matt for winning. You can play in your own Paladar Perusas every set. Again, we do. Boom, there it is. Oh, that's wrong. Every set coming out in the Discord, alright? Hand is fine. No artifact yet. We definitely keep this, so that's cool. Fabled Passage, go. You love to see the tap land draw. What kind of cool sleeves? What art is that? Cool old sword. Yes, obviously, technically, it's a release event. The nomenclature pre-release, people understand what that means. So, blue-black. We draw the frontliner. Unfortunately, we can't do the full stick. If you frontliner and then demolition it, it's not enough things to Convoke with. Especially attack, I think, and step reinforcements. Alright, in for 1. Your turn. Deuce. Sure. Some sort of blue-black control deck. Okay. Alright, and step reinforcements. Reinforcements have arrived. They're gonna Phantom Interference to counter that. Sure. We draw a land. And now we're good for a full frontliner into demolition into Convoke. Love it. Here's frontliner. Here's demolition. Here's your Convoke. Not a bad turn for them tapping out of a counterspell. Inspector, Recruiter, Warden. Definitely want an Inspector. Is it 2 Inspectors? I think it's Recruiter, honestly. I think Trained Troops is pretty good too. Let's go. The sword is from the throne of the Eldraine promo art from Seb McKinnon. It's not featured on a card. Oh wow. It's nice art. It's cool. I like it. Sea Love, say all. Getting back into Magic. Did it previously in a draft. Got humbled real quick. Learned a lot from this guy already. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Happy to have you. If you're looking at better limited, Bronze thinks it's a good show to watch. Otherwise, I'm just happy to have you here. They got mana up for a counter spell. We're just going to jam, though. We're just going to recruit. They counter it. Worst case would be counter it, untap, cast Sweeper. But we still deal a bunch of damage in this way. We have Frontliner. Our hand's still pretty juiced. Just got to do it. Send it! Saying you better have a counter spell here, or you're taking $1 million. Or at least a kill spell. What you got, Fabled Passage? I like cards in the bin, man. They had to dig through time, you know? Get another island. Alright, it's definitely a counterspell. We're in for 9 here. 8? Something? Maybe? I don't know. Remember, folks, first hit that follow button watching YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Support the content. If you like what I'm doing on my shows and my channels and everything, then just hit the buttons, please. Here's a cancel. That's fine. Here's an attack. Send him in. Worst case scenario is Swamp Deadly Cover-Up. Honestly, probably necessary if they have a chance to win this game is Swamp Deadly Cover-Up. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amusingly enough, they have 4 spells in their graveyard, and they cannot kick the Deadly Cover-Up. They only have 5 total evidence, and they whiff. Okay. Interesting. Definitely don't want to cast Imidane. So they have 4 cards in hand. They're all spells. So playing into a counter spell is a very poor idea because we're going to allow them to use their mana effectively. And your goal against control deck is to make them not able to use their mana effectively. I think we're just going to play Frontliner. Maybe we Scoundrel. Draw out the counter spell that way. Just make a wicked roll. Sure. Let's do that. They have a counter, so they almost have to counter this. That's like the worst card in my hand by a country mile, so. Okay. We'll wicked roll on probably the Scoundrel itself. Okay. Unearth this. Opponent is running out of options. Is Cryptic Command legal? Tap a team, draw a card. Because we got a lot coming across here, friend. This attack is no joke. Alright, combat step. Say it in chat. Oh. Didn't see that coming. It's sort of like Cryptic Command. Eddie Merc Crab. Tap 2 things. Alright, sure. So we get in for a lot still. They go down to 5 life points. Our board is still juiced. They're effectively at 4 with the roll. I imagine just an attack all next turn will probably win the game, but this card's good. Honestly. Cheap flash threat. Keeps you alive. Not too hard to get going, obviously. Starts putting spells in the graveyard. I think Consider being rotated out hurts this card a lot in a control deck, where Consider is much better than Sleight of Hand. Here's the Sewers. Surveil. Not good enough, apparently.
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
Alright, so 4 just come in, easy. Cases go out. He doesn't have a ward or anything, right? And the case is kind of cool against the Wrath. It's like an Anthem that stays in play, but we'll just cut all the cases. They bring in like 1 Destroy Evil. Definitely don't want to draw. Maybe just leave a case in. We don't want to leave in like a... leaving blanks, really, but... just like solving a case isn't that bad. Yeah, whatever, it's fun. Game 2. This is a Klingberg shirt. I had Klingberg the year he broke out in fantasy. I was telling chat that so I'm wearing a Star shirt. I'm a Rangers fan, but I want to own hockey power from every team. And then me and Nicole used to do a thing where play fantasy hockey. Whoever does better, the person who does worse has to buy a T-shirt of a player on that player's team for them. So I bought Nicole an Andre Palat shirt when she did better one year. She bought me a Leon Draisaitl shirt, so on and so forth. All right, this hand is not great, but hard to mulligan. Also, we have Cavern of Souls, which is kind of gas. So sleight of hand. All right, so they do seem pretty deep. And we draw one drop? No. It's actually not a human either. It's kind of awkward, but... I mean, Cavern on human, I guess we'll make an artifact. It's kind of hard to, like, want to go in super deep on, like, a wide board or whatever else. I guess we'll do it, but... sure, make an artifact. If they counter the demolition, whatever, and they can't counter the knights, so that's kind of cool. Make a treasure. It's so funny, like, this is the worst motivist card by far. And, oh shit, misclicked. Fuck. I got it back. Alright, cool. And it's like the mode that's like useful in this deck. End step cure. Oh, they're going really deep. Really deep. Curate. 2 mana surveil 2 draw card. The instant speed preordained for double the cost.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
They bid a cut down. Keep a card on top. That is now 3 spells in the bin. Yeah, I think they're like full-on Tellurian Terrors and stuff, if I had to guess. Alright. What's up, friend? Alright, so we're going to start off with a Demolition. See if they counter it. I guess that the counter's a Quench, right? So we'll play a land, too. Demolition. See if it resolves or not. If it doesn't resolve... I guess it's kind of annoying if it doesn't resolve. But it'd have to be a hard counter. We could just cast the Vandalist then. Sure. It's actually pretty... So now let's cast the Vandalist. That's cool. That's fine. So we'll use Treasure this way. Cast the Vandalist. This is the one card in hand they could have countered. And it's a great board threat too, so... We'd be scared of like that black 1 -2/2 exile card, but I mean whatever. You know, like can't be scared of everything. Here's Passage. Opponent has the Eldraine Passages, they've been playing for a while. Chrome Host Seed Shark. Okay. And a cut down. Okay. So, about them apples. Here's another Knight Errant. Sure. I guess we're just going deep, right? Just gonna go white Knight Errant. And we'll find two front runner guys. And we'll just play both those and just say go. Alright. Shark's pretty good. If they have a sweeper, we got to make them use it. And if they don't, we should be able to go around it. Scry top. Have a 1/1. And draw land. Interesting. I kind of like the idea of convoking out the Knight uncounterable. Actually, we can't make the Knight uncounterable and the Imidanes uncounterable. I guess use Imidanes, right? It's like, whatever. Just freaking do it. Alright, sure. Cast Imidanes Recruiter. It's uncounterable. Probably just jam. We'll declare combat, see what happens. If they were to like tap 2 things here, maybe we can Invoke instead, but move to combat. No, let us do it. Alright, sure, whatever. We'll lose something here. We don't care. Put this up to 4. And then put it on a thing that I don't care if it dies. Sure. What do you got, friend? I got the red zone. Gotta assume they have a kill spell or something here. Go for the throat. Make a incubator. Maybe I should have gone here. This plus almost 1. I don't know. Probably flip, block, block. Take 2, 4, 6, 8. Not great for us, honestly. But they're like almost out of cards. They're going to flip the smaller incubator. Interesting. Alright, sure. That's a lot of damage, right? Why not block the, flip the 2 and hit this guy? I guess the 2 could block the 1s later, but... Alright, so say go. NF, first time chatter. Everyone say hi, NF. How's it going, my friend? Says, was the red zone a reference to, or what is that reference to? Yeah, so back in the day, the Pro Tour playmat, the combat zone was red. So red zone was the slang term for it. I'll try to find a picture for you. Pro Tour MTG red zone. Yep, there you go. I can find that. Here's the image. That's the old Pro Tour red zone. So that is the etymology of the term red zone in Magic the Gathering. There you go. Yeah, learned something today. We draw Mirrex. Mirrex is pretty good. They are playing Tolarian Terror. We are going to Cavern of Souls as Knight Errant. And just tap all of our stuff, because we're not going to attack this turn, obviously. So, white. Uncounterable. Cavern of Souls, pretty nice. What, we have 2 caverns? 2 caverns. Mirrex also a big game, too. Alright, so... Top cards. We hit a mixture of things that are all, like, kind of okay. They're at 8. Putting a roll token on the Knight's actually pretty good. And maybe we want this this Warden too. I don't really. I mean, I want a Mirrex also, I guess. Let's play Mirrex. Let's play this guy first. Play Warden first. Last card's a counter spell. I kind of want to use it, you know. I'll play Mirrex and activate it, and just like add and pump my Warden. They're gonna need like some sort of a sweeper here. Feels like. Scry 1. They're gonna deduce a response. Sure. They have all these tokens, but like not a lot of time to use them, and they're all small. You know, they're all small ball. Actually, I don't want that. 1's fine, but like we can do better than that, I think. So. Alright, so there you go. Crack the clue. Got a few cards. Trying to survive. We're getting wider and wider. Mirrex is a big game, too. You know, the game slows down a lot. Mirrex is pretty good. Got a frontliner hanging out, too, so... Another one in play if they kill my stuff. Those little chip shots add up. Both of them together represent 4 damage out of the graveyard. I'm going to do an episode of Freshly Brewed after this. A standard discard deck. Oh, man. Evangelist, why you gotta be a vampire, huh? Why you gotta be a vampire? Alright. Let's just cast Charming Scoundrel and start there, I guess. I'm gonna put a Wicked Roll in the Knight Errant. Or at least try to. They might kill it response. I think it's fine, though. Maybe we actually discard and draw instead. They have 3 cards in hand. Somewhat likely they have a removal spell. Put the roll on this thing and just kill a response. It kind of sucks, honestly. Just like try and draw a spell. Sure. Discard and draw. Great. Awesome. Okay. Let's fire up our Warden. They have a kill spell. Oh, it's a cut down too. Gross. Alright. No token. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I should have just gone for the freaking roll. Bottom this. They have a... Now that they're like really chiming these blockers in too. Alright, let's take go. Interference, make a 2/2, make a 4/4. No, the mana value is still 1 actually. It's mana value, not mana spent. So they have 3 1/1 incubators and 2 2/2 incubators. Two cards in hand. The spree cards are always whatever mana value they are. Man, we were breezing before this. Alright, what's up? Here comes a 2/2 flyer. Diamet's aggressive. Alright, sure. Alright, Mirix again. 2 cards in hand. We draw. Alright, I think we're going to Evangelist and see if they counter or not. And then if they do have to spend mana on a counter spell, we can just like fire in a Leroy. Let's just start here. Let's tap like this though. Resolves. Make it that. Okay. Now that it resolved, we're going to wait till next turn. So play a land, just Mirix. Just say go. So end step Mirix, then our turn we can frontline or Scoundrel and just like battle cry attack with everything. The flips begin. Damn. Here comes a crab. Tap 2 things. They are thinking about getting frisky on offense here, are they? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. It's 18 damage. If they could kill a thing and tap 2 things, I'm dead. No, I have the bats too. That would be aggressive. That would be impressive, you know? Just turn in the corner here. Obviously with Tolarian Terror and Crab, they're much more aggressive. Ah, what was that? It's like something in my freaking... I got like a... John broke his hockey stick yesterday. I got like a carbon fiber splinter on it. I thought I got it out. Maybe I didn't. That hurts. Ow. Jeez. Alright. Anyway. Combat step. In for 4. Wow. That's aggressive. Let's try a recruiter, please. We're currently in for 0 Imidanes. Wow, they're really getting in like this? This is so crazy. You're crazy. This is crazy talk. I'm not going to block. Sure, whatever. I don't think blocking is a winning play, so, like, whatever, sure. Like, if their hand's that rolled up, might need to draw Imidanes. Oh, my God. Darkness, my old friend. That makes sense, I guess. It's all gone, folks. It's all gone. Every last one of them's gone. Alright, well, that's probably the game, but here's Demolition. Yeah, I'll go next game. That's fine. All right, GG. You got. Actually, I guess hold on. What's scoundrel and loot? Maybe we get lucky and draw something. That is not it. If we had discarded this card, that'd be kind of cool. But all right, yeah. All right, game 3. That's fine. You got me. GG. That card is good against us. I called it up by name, you know. So now we know they're a Tolarian Terror deck, and a Crab deck, and a Shark deck. We're gonna want these Destroy Evils. A few of these. And then, honestly, Evangelist is so bad against the Eclipse card. It sucks it's like so good against them otherwise, but his Forges are really good too. Forge is like the stones against them, but let's shave it Evangelist. Yeah, I guess maybe Barrage is better than Destroy Evil. That's fair. I sure what the Barrage is then. Oh my god, this hand's terrible. Oh no! This is why you don't want to sideboard in marginal cards into your deck. Because you have a hand like this. We're going to mulligan. We can't keep this. We're never going to win. Yeah.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Great. Okay. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Alright. Night Errant. Night Errant's good. Let's name human. Just go scoundrel, make a treasure. We draw land, we can go reinforcements and Knight Errant. Is that right? That's not even close to right. Actually, I'm just making shit up. But whatever. Swamp go. We attack for 1. Let's reinforcements. On their turn. Have an uncounterable knight. And step curate, sure. Alright. What do you got, curate friend? End step. Reinforcements have arrived. Alright. Untap. Demolition. We'll start there. I would love to chain Knight Errants, so... And they counter this, like, cool, whatever, I don't freaking care at all, so... Worst case would be counter this and then cut down a creature so I can't do the Knight. That's like a pretty heads-up play, like... They're gonna cancel that, that's awesome. So... We're just gonna jam. Yeah, recruiting for 8 damage is not worth it here, so... Alright, here's the Knight Errant. We reveal double frontliner. Okay, sure. So they go. If they Eclipse, we still have a 4/4. Sleight of hand. Okay. I mean, if we draw a land, we should go frontliner, Imadanes. That's probably lethal, right? It's 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, it's definitely lethal. They miss a land drop. Wow, that's sick. Okay. That means we're inclined to slow down a little bit and not play another interaction if possible. Because they obviously have all spells. If we Imadanes here, they Doomblade this, take 2 forces, so just 8 damage again. I'm pretty sure we just Knight Errant tapping 3. Attack for 4. If they have a, they have a Doomblade, whatever. But this is the most proactive thing to do. Always want to do it for 3, so you find more recruiters. Find a recruiter and a reinforcements. Awesome. And attack for 4. Sure. As predicted. And say go. We can end step reinforcements if they counter it, whatever. If they don't counter it, awesome. So we have an uncounterable recruiter, so I think that missed land drop might cost them the game. Here's a black. Nope, just kidding. Here's a black. Curate. You are dead. Can't miss land drops in your control deck, folks. 26 minimum, 27 maybe. All right, end step reinforcements. They have a counter here. They definitely use it because like they can't counter this anyway. And we draw a land, have our front line. That'd be great too. Our hand's juiced. And they know we have all that stuff too, so. Like if they have go for the throat on Knight Errant into Wrath, we still 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 damage. And we draw Inspectors. No one drop, unfortunately, but uncounterable Immodanes. So best thing possible for them here is go for the throat on Knight Errant, untap, cast Eclipse. And I still think we're in decent shape there. They got a Crab. Crab's not bad. I guess Crab into Eclipse also not bad, but I think we're still fine. They have 6. So they Eclipse. If we draw a land, make sure frontline a Recruiter again. Dirty Deed says, as a new player, should I wait to use my wild cards, or is the meta kind of solved already? It is a brand new format. Rotated and new set. Not a lot of clear info yet. Early indications are that the aggro decks are pretty good. Boros aggro, Gruul, like pump spell aggro, mono red, but no real, great amount of information more than that. So we draw a Forge. Forge is obviously the stones against them. What do they have here? Like, they've got enough spells to cast a 2-mana Eddy Merc. I could fire up the Recruiter. They play a tappy thing and tap 1, 2, block 1. That's pretty lethal. They seem pretty dead. Good. Sure, just go for it. Immodane's Recruiter. What the hell are these little like spinny things over here? Like, right? What are these things? This bottom corner of the card is really important. Oh, they're here. They're here too. Just spinny, nondescript things. But as a curate response has got to be the best possible thing that we've ever seen. So, what we're doing, Freshly Brewed next. Mono black discard in standard. Look for that one. For YouTube folk, it'll be on Friday of next week. That'll release. Get your rocks off. Here's a Crab. Crab's good. Ain't that good. Let me hear you, folks. Even a cut down won't save him. And there you go. Boros Convoke 3-0. Best deck in the format. And this early stage, I believe so. That will probably change. Obviously, formats are dynamic. Also, aggro decks tend to do well in new formats. Everyone's trying to figure out what to do. And this is just like a no new card aggro deck that was like good in the last format. So it makes a lot of sense. So, clean 3-0 you can see here. Obviously, for folks who want to have fun with Bloomburrow cards, do that. For folks who want to win, this is the deck to do it with right now. If you're laddering especially too, it's a fast deck. So this is the deck that can take you through the ladder very, very quickly. And also just kind of just beats up on people who are trying out new things. That's obviously your fun pleasing a little bit. But hey, the goal magic is to win, right? So there you go. So check it out and give it a spin. I got more to play on stream. But you two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Peace.